Welcome to Whispered Proverbial Tales WPT. Today we're exploring the life and legacy of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, and one of the most influential leaders in American history. His journey from a humble log cabin to the White House is a story of perseverance, leadership, and dedication to unity. Abraham Lincoln was born on February 12, 1809, in a one-room log cabin in Hardin County, Kentucky, now LaRue County. His family was poor, and Lincoln had little formal education. But he was a passionate self-learner. He read every book he could get his hands on, developing a deep love for knowledge and an ability to think critically. As a young man, Lincoln worked various jobs, including rail splitter, store clerk, and postmaster, before studying law on his own. He eventually became a self-taught lawyer, launching his political career in Illinois. Lincoln's political journey began in the 1830s, when he served in the Illinois state legislature. Later, he became a U.S. congressman, but was largely unknown on the national stage. That changed when he ran for the U.S. Senate in 1858, engaging in the famous Lincoln-Douglas debates against Stephen A. Douglas. Though he lost the election, his powerful arguments against the expansion of slavery gained him national recognition. In 1860, Lincoln was elected President of the United States as the candidate of the anti-slavery Republican Party. His election triggered a crisis. Southern states, fearing his policies would threaten slavery, began seceding from the Union. Soon the country was at war. Lincoln took office in March 1861, and just a month later, the Civil War erupted with the attack on Fort Sumter. Leading the nation through its bloodiest conflict, Lincoln remained steadfast in his mission: preserve the Union at all costs. His leadership was tested on all fronts. He faced criticism from both sides. Abolitionists wanted him to act faster against slavery, while others believed he was overstepping his authority. But Lincoln stayed the course. His most defining moment came on January 1, 1863, when he issued the Emancipation Proclamation, declaring all enslaved people in Confederate states to be free. While it didn't end slavery immediately, it changed the course of the war, making it a fight not just for unity, but for human freedom. In November 1863, Lincoln delivered one of the most famous speeches in American history, the Gettysburg Address. In just 272 words, he honored the fallen soldiers and redefined the war's purpose. Government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. After 4 brutal years, the Civil War ended in April 1865. General Robert E. Lee surrendered to Union forces at Appomattox Courthouse, and Lincoln's vision of a united nation seemed within reach. He urged forgiveness and reconciliation, believing the South should be welcomed back with compassion, not punishment. But just days after the war's end, on April 14, 1865, Lincoln was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth while attending a play at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. He died the next morning, leaving the nation in mourning. Lincoln's legacy is immense. He ended slavery, preserved the United States, and redefined the nation's ideals. His leadership, humility, and commitment to justice continue to inspire generations. His face is now immortalized on Mount Rushmore, the penny, and the $5 bill. But his greatest impact is the vision of America he fought for, a land where freedom and democracy prevail. That's the story of Abraham Lincoln, a leader who shaped the very foundation of the United States. What do you think was his greatest achievement? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment to support Whispered Proverbial Tales WPT. Stay tuned for more fascinating stories from history. See you in the next episode.